All praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rokak Kodash, the honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and all the Akim out there that are pushing this truth with nothing but sincerity. In the name of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, start off from the tribe of Judah all the way down to Issachar. And if I didn't say the honors to the elders of Great Millstone. So, today I wanted to speak about a dream I had last night, though. And it was pretty vivid though. Cause some dreams are silly though, and but some dreams are like, oh shit, like they could be silly at the same time too though. But it was like, oh shit, man, we a lot of us have those type of dreams though. So, but my dream last night though, it was about a chariot, man. It was about a MARAKAB though, and so how it took place though in my dream was that I guess I was well, to me, it was cloudy and gloomy, though, The type of vibe that it gave me, though, was like the end of the world type of vibe, though, you know? Like, it was just like that, though. And I guess it was me and my family. We were like in a abandoned house, This was like a big house, though, and this house was like abandoned, though, And so, and I guess this house had like a pool in the backyard though, but it had no water in it though, so it was just like all cement. So anyways though, so yeah, I guess we were living there, but the vibe that I got though was like end of the world type though, like there wasn't that many people, and it was just like us though, it was just me and my family, like my woman and daughter and my little boy, my boy. And so yeah, I guess we were living at this house though right there, just you could tell it was like just part-time type, like not part-time, but like just a little bit. So anyways, so I went to the pool though, right? This didn't have a water course though, so it was just all cement, like those type of pools that they build in the ground though, in the backyard though. And so I went in there and I had a broom though, but I was trying to clean it though because inside of it though, like the cement and all that was all dirty though, so I was gonna sweep it up. But then I put the broom down. I started looking for a push broom. The push broom are the rectangle longer ones though. And as I was looking for one, I found one. My son, he wasn't inside with me in the pool, but he was like on the ledge though, right? Like on top of the ledge though. And he told me, "Look, Dad." So then when I looked up, man, I seen a chariot though. I was like full vivid chariot though, like what the people call the UFOs, looking gray, the windows, see the lights though. Like it was vivid though, the way I saw that chariot though. And I was like, oh shit, because my son is the one that told me. Hey, look. So then I looked though and I seen it just vividly though, man. My dream, I was able to like see it good though. Like I was like, damn. So then I got out of the pool. I don't know how I did it though, but I got out though, and I was right there by my son, and I took my phone out, and I had to take pictures of it though, But at the same time, and I stopped though, and I was like, damn, I said, Kyle Halim, Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. I was praising the Lord, right there in my dream. And then I was like, I started having like a mixed feeling, like, oh damn, like, you know what I mean? Like, because we just had a camp yesterday though, me and the Akim, the Octo, and I remember saying this in camp though, was either the chariot is there to destroy you or there to save you though. So I had like a mixed feeling though, like, oh man, is it here to, destroy or save us, But my son was cool, man. He wasn't even tripping though. A little boy will probably be all scared. If definitely the way I saw that chariot close to us though, like anybody would be scared though, bro. Anybody would be scared though. That way, the chariot up close, like it was low, man. Like it wasn't like far away, like it looks like a star, a shiny light though. No, this chariot was vividly close though, man. You know what I mean though? Like probably the way Zechariah, Zechariah the 5th chapter, probably the way he saw it though, like it's probably the way I saw it in the dream though, So it was close by though, and it was enough to like see the you know what I mean, the kind of like where it ends though, So then I looked at my son though, and he wasn't even scared though. So I was like, man, this is beautiful, man. You know, this chariot's beautiful. So then, yeah, so then it flew and it took off though, man. But you know what I'm saying? I never, you know what I'm saying? Like, we've seen chariots though, but a long time ago, back in 2000, like literally the year 2000, my mom, she actually seen a chariot and it followed her, you know? And she's seen it closely, vividly though, man. I'm talking about like, she saw it close though, man. Her and my aunt though. You know what I mean though? Like it wasn't no, because my mom believes in you know that there's be like there's no such thing as UFOs, but my mom knows and believes though. You know, one day I'm gonna tell her though what they really are though, man. You know what I'm saying though? But the thing is though, at least she believes though, man. You know what I mean though? And that's the thing about it. I think I had told her those are angels. You know, I don't remember though, but you know I'll tell her again though. You know, maybe this dream was remind me of just to tell her though. You know, those are chariots, those are angels, man. Like literally following her. You know, so that's the thing, man. So, anyways, the chariot left though, and then like I think after that I woke up. My daughter woke me up or something though. But you know, chariots, man, they're real. And last month though, last month, um, I was doing this training though with this Jake though, and the reason I have this picture because well I'll explain right now. Last month though, the full moon, because the full moon I believe was the time of Passover that passed last week though. Yeah. Because Passover wasn't this Wednesday; it was the Wednesday prior though. So then it had to be the month before that, the last month full moon, right? So yeah, because I was in training though, so I took this picture. The way the moon looked, you can see here, like the way it looked, right? So I was like, oh, So I took pictures of it, right? I don't know if I could. Yeah, so I took pictures of it, right? There's another picture right here, right? You can see nothing though, right? But then this Jake though that I was with, that was training me, he took pictures from his phone, and he got this right here. Look at, I showed the Akium though, the Akium seen these pictures though because I showed them though, but I never made a video of it though, I never, what I'm saying though, like made a video of actually like seeing the chariots though, so these are look at, so this green part, look at, he got that off his phone, look at that, because through the naked eye, when we're out there standing though, me and that Jake though, we didn't see these green lights though, man. And they're like hearts, they look like hearts though, right? Especially the one on top though. So with the naked eye, we didn't see these green lights though, And if you can see here, look at this one right here. You see? Look at that. That wasn't there though, man. When we're looking at the sky, that green light wasn't there. So it had to be a chariot though, So this is the thing though, look at that. And I think they say, and I believe they say, I don't know if the apostles or they said that, they say like, I don't know who, I forgot who said it though, but I believe they said that when it comes to like war, when there's time of war, the chariot's always like around though, or something like that, man. I could be wrong though, man, but I thought I heard somebody say that though, like when there's a time of war, the chariots are like around or something like that, So this could be it, man, Look at green up there. Yeah, so look at this one right here. This is the one that captivated my eye though, man. Damn, okay. I don't know why he's doing that. Look at, see? Look at this one right here. Remember, the chariots could be any color and shape and size though, man. You know what I'm saying though? Hey, look at that. Look at that. We didn't see that with the naked eye, man. We and the Jake didn't see that with the naked eye though, man. But look at that. This is what he captured on his phone right there. Can't tell me it's not a chariot or something though, man. You see? You circled, the lights though. everything though, man. He even took video. And you can see the lights though right there. Look at moving around. Look at them. Look at the lights moving around. Shit. Look at the lights. Just moving. He wasn't even moving his camera on his phone. Look at that. On the left though. In the middle left though. Look at that. See? Look at that. Just moving. See? So you can't tell me that wasn't no chariot though, man. So yeah, I just wanted to, speak on the dream I had last night though, man. And, like I said, I had forgot that I had these pictures and this video though, so I wanted to, share it though. But like I said, I had shared it with the Akium though, but I just never made a video on it though, But like I said, man, it's gonna be more common to see these chariots though, man. It's gonna be a common thing to see these chariots though, But when they start, doing destruction though, and saving the elect though, just know that's it, man. So at the end of the day though, these chariots are gonna come out and about, man. I believe, yeah, didn't we read that? I think we read Isaiah 19 yesterday, camp though. Yeah, we did though. Talking about the burden of Egypt, man. We're gonna see that cloud, the chariots though. Man, it's gonna be a crazy scene for the people that don't understand this knowledge and truth though, So like I said, hopefully, I just wanted to, make a quick video, about my dream last night though. So with that, hey, shalom.